Nah, dua pembalap harus terjatuh di sini. Amat sangat disayangkan sepertinya sedikit dan saling beriring-iringan. Kans yang sangat besar untuk seluruh pembalap kita. Oh, terjatuh pembalap kita di sana. Dua pembalap harus terjatuh. Terlihat Fahmi Basam harus terjatuh
da solo. Per quanto qui invece peccato perché proprio Renmans è stato protagonista di un incidente, ma no, ci deve essere qualcosa, ci deve essere dell'olio in quella curva, perché attenzione, sì, c'è dello sporco in pista, attenzione perché c'è un'ammucchiata generale, bandiere gialle.
Si scomponeva tanto, qui contesti larghissimo e la macchina finisce nelle barriere, che brutta botta! E che brutta botta i
Oh man! Wow! Oh, Hayden, a huge crash. Huge crash.
And then at Knockley's. Oh, it's a big old high side for Andy Owen at the gooseneck. That's a nasty one. It is. That looked like an off-throttle.
Stevenson crashed coming off the mountain. Harrison Desoy also collating him. Both riders thankfully up and okay.
Nos cadres, voilà, on le voit ici. Oh là 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 là, quelle chute impressionnante. Les deux pilotes sont relevés. On a l'image là à l'instant avec Stéphane Ballet qui part à la faute.
Completely sideways. Bang! Yeah, that happened. He wouldn't have even known that was happening until he was flying through the air. Now he was seated in a seating position, ready to tip it into the first turn.
Here he is, bottom of the screen.
Bottom of the screen. There it was, yeah. Nothing he was doing that back end.
El auto Valesio, los autos daría la impresión que se montan, pierde una rueda el auto de Dante Dotti, vuela una puerta, espectacular desde dos cámaras. Como verán, Dante queda perfectamente atado a el coche.
Fíjate en la recta, por efecto. ¡Opa! ¡Se cruce!
¡Ay!
Lo agarró a...
Sí.
Si algo le faltaba a Chiaro.
Si Chiaro venía complicado, el auto...
La curva de 90, ahí van a aparecer de frente. Ahí los vemos. ¡Ay! Mirá vos cómo partió allá Lucía González. ¡Ay! Ahí terminó. Mirá vos, arriba de los números. De manera sin inconveniente. ¡Uy! Mirá vos, otro auto más complicado.
¡Ay! ¿Cómo pasó?
Uy,
bueno, se lo llevó puesto.
Qué lástima,
se lo llevó puesto.
Ahí estaba. A parte final estamos. A ver cómo viene. ¡Oh! Se van tocando. Fíjate vos, Talamona. Se va abajo Talamona, lamentablemente. Uy, va a terminar ahí contra las gomas. Termina, lamentablemente.
Creo.
Mirá. Ahí, pum.
Yo creo que
es un toque de
el
carrera.
golpe es a la par.
Sí. Es de carrera porque no entraban tres.
Sí, la hace angosta la curva, pero bueno, doblando tres ahí va a ser difícil.
Y acá le dieron con todo.
Vincent Beltoise qui défend sa position, on freine un peu tard peut-être, ouais, du côté du Lys de Pau qui doit mettre deux roues dans le gazon.
3, ça va être compliqué. Hein.
Et à 3, ça... On va revoir ici. Ouais, là, il vient de très loin, Paul Lanchel, il n'y a pas la place. Ah non, il n'y a plus de contact.
Il n'y a pas de contact, mais Carlax.
Superbe victoire. Et puis la lutte jusqu'au bout en silver. Et Luc Ibanez qui prend l'avantage au dernier passage par...
There. So let's pick this angle. I've not seen this. So let's look to the red Audi, the yellow-fronted BMW. I think it is 3 cars into one, and I think that no one knew that there was another car. The most innocent one is orange.
Yes.
That's the biggest unfortunate. Watching the Ginetta squeeze through the back, and that's why he's 4 places above.
The bronze drivers, there is that contact by the way, with the replay. Oh, it's so hard to say whether there was certainly no contact with the 93, because the 93 spun on its own and actually then caught the end of the tarmac, so backs out of trying to overtake James Q and then gets nerfed. Okay, that is a interesting racing line from the Corvette. And Motoki, I think, place.
Oh, we've got a replay here. The Yannick Mettler in the carbine car getting into the back of one of the motor park overlap, but Bartone has a wiggle. He runs off the road. He's lost it! No! He's lost it right in front of Polcini into the barriers. Haase goes through as well. He picks up 2 positions.
Well, buckle their way into the pit lane. Right, here's the moment. Yeah, oh, wow. quite the impact, and you can see the dent to the barrier to the inside there. And that's head.
But standing his ground is the Ferrari Challenge champion, but 3 wide, and he gets a tag. Does Vandenabro from Haase behind him, and collected in all of that was the championship leading the same. This is what has happened. Oh my goodness me! So Morten Stromsted, some sort of brake failure, perhaps, or
our look, and it was. Well, we're seeing the tail end of it, but Christian Bogle is the car that is near him. And that's into the tires. That's not it. Who did take the checkers. He did get to the line in 4th, and it was with a lapped car. It was with Lindsey Brewer.
Oh, that is a heartbreak for Juven Sunderworthy.
Tight shot like that. Oh, my. I feel for Reese Gold, but that's a brilliant shot.
And when it came down and landed on the...
Had a chance of possibly still getting into the hunt at the front, and oh, a massive moment! Julian van der Waart gets sent sideways, backwards into turn 1, and he ends up on taking maneuvers. Here comes De Toy though. De Toy dives on the inside. Oh, there's contact between the two teammates. Massive contact between Charles Laurent.
And nowadays the BTCC really has no weak drivers, does it? Everybody is quick.
Yeah, very, very competitive championship, and particularly this year.
Line as they head up towards Stowe Corner for the lead of New Millennium. They lean on each other, there's a little bit of contact. Luke Yeomans makes contact with Graham Crowhurst. Graham Crowhurst spins.
Fin de semana, ¿eh? Sí, sí, desde luego. Y recuerda que han empezado un poco más.
¡Cuidado! ¡Cuidado!
Atención.
Tremendo golpe el que se acaba de llevar.
La primera caja puntual, está lloviendo muchísimo. Madre mía, mucho ángulo ahora para Jesús Sánchez. ¡Se pasa! ¡Ay, ay, ay, ay! Contra el muro. Que no conseguía adaptarse a la línea. ¡Uy! Se acaba la rueda. ¡Por ahí! ¡Que Bidones! ¡Fuera, fuera! ¡Ay, ay, 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 ay!
Ahora la diferencia es de 1 segundo entre el puntero de Manuel Bojero y el segundo de Tagliaferri.
Se tocaron Barrera con Fiori, lo terminó en la salida del cambio de mano. Bueno, siguen todavía los desparramos. Hay un auto que venía algo lento, me parece que era el auto de Ruiz. Lo termina enganchando Ariel García. Oh, se cruzó el Farley en el curbón y partió para afuera. Lamentablemente el auto de Gregorio Arenés no lo para más ahí. Con el pasto mojado, llegó hasta el agua y allí me parece quedaron las aspiraciones de seguir en la competencia para...
What happened here? Plato down the inside of McLeod. That is big damage. That tyre stack actually has moved a long way, hasn't it? Hadn't appreciated that. The drivers now having to deal with it. This super slow-mo camera has earned its money today, just hitting the tyre stack. Hard from that angle, but Plato was a long... How near are we going to miss this? Can I just stop myself talking to the track? Let's have a look. Wallop. In his defence, it wasn't that tight earlier, but now with it moving after Plato hit it, it's really in the way. And
as soon as he turned in and look, the left rear give up and went, good luck, mate. Lucky boy, that could have been straight.
Our director knew that was going to happen, that's why he did it.
That's why he went on board.
the movie.
Oh, right, he's on slicks. He's on slicks.
He's going for the...
So Selby was on slicks.